I am not throwing away my shot. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Guys, we have 5v5 coming up. We have expanded divisions, which means I have to place 4 more teams on defense. 4 more teams on offense are therefore required at least. It's going to be very intense. We're going to be getting into the mud quite a bit, at least on this channel. You guys know I like to place a strong defense. That will not stop just because of the intimidating number of characters we have to use. Gonna have to use like, what, 110 characters minimum if we use 5 each. So that being said, guys, my first inclination was to talk about Galactic Legends and how they go, because there's a lot of teams tied to those. And what I want to show you guys distinct teams here. At least I think I have like 25 total teams. We're not going to go over all of them today, just 10 of them, but the Galactic Legends and their associated teams are extremely important. However, most people have already worked on those teams. They're already good on those teams, and so I wanted to give you guys as much of a heads up on the middle tier teams as I could, because frankly, if you're putting a lot of resources into your low tier teams at this point, like it's not going to be wise, because they're going to get pushed out again. Like Old Republic, they might be relevant for a couple months. We don't know for sure yet, but they're not going to be relevant for a long time, and then you'll have relicked like Juhani, and then I'll just have to laugh at you like that. Just like Simba and Nala laugh in the face of danger. So what I'm going to do, I want to scroll through and just show you the teams that I'm not covering just real quick. So we're not going to do Kenobi. Padme is linked almost directly to Kenobi, honestly, what team distribution and characters. Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, General Skywalker, Rey, Jedi Training Rey, Supreme Leader Kylo, Kylo Ren Unmasked, and Sith Eternal. Those are all teams we are not covering today. Those teams are probably what I'm going to be doing, so you guys can get a sneak peek. But that being said, folks, we are going to talk about the rest of these. So we have General Grievous, and they're all distinct teams with different characters in them. And I know last time people wanted to know, well, which team goes on defense, which team goes on offense. I'll try to talk about each of them. We're trying to do this somewhat quickly, though. So, you never know. You never know which teams are going to be good on offense and defense. I will try to articulate that, but we have like 7-ish minutes before we got to pull the plug and call it good. So, anyways, we've got General Grievous is the first, and these squads, by the way, are not in order of what I think is the most powerful. I don't necessarily think in terms of that, but General Grievous is definitely not what I would consider the most powerful. You have Newt here. I know that Newt is really great as a separatist leader. He does a lot of cool things, and he can absolutely be used there, but most of the separatists are just used elsewhere, frankly. And the ones that you aren't using elsewhere, you don't really need. Like Dooku, for instance, he's good with Newt. He's not great. He can also go with Sith, though. So we can just stash everyone else somewhere else. And the good thing about Newt is if this team is on defense, it prevents Supreme Leader Kylo from being able to solo you, which is nice. You don't want to get that 64. You also prevent Night Sisters from having a high percentage to beat you with any other character on this team other than Newt. The percentages go way higher for Night Sisters to just be able to WTF pwn. And this team is strong enough. I do like it on offense. It kills the Commander Luke team. You want to load them with a lot of potency and tenacity on Magna Guard, and maybe a little tenacity, lots of tenacity in fact, on B2. A lot, the same thing. And I don't know, get Relic 8 on Grievous, I dare you. Potency though, guys. Lots of early potency. Commander Luke is what we're going to talk about next. This is a good team. You guys can check out my Faction Essentials video on the Commander Luke team. It is, I might put it in the video description. It also is just searchable. Search Faction Essentials Core Rebels, and then maybe my name Zareth, which isn't actually my real name, it's weird for me to call that my name, in fact. I don't know why. Let's continue. But you can actually switch things up on offense, on defense. This team can do a lot of cool stuff. You can actually, I just recently pulled off a cool trick with my alt of all things. With way lower relics, you can actually kill the Supreme Leader Kylo team that has the zombie, the Daka zombie cheese on it. With this team, you just kill Daka twice, and then Chupio goes and guns down the whole team because you kill Daka twice. That means Zombie kills herself twice, so there's 4 total deaths. That means Chupio gets 5 hits on each character, and he just destroys. It's really cool. It works at low relics, lowish relics. So that being said, this team takes out almost all the teams except for Galactic Legends. Besides that one weird Supreme Leader Kylo team, really good team. Relies on turn meters, so don't jump into a fight against Hux unless you know you can take Hux out right away, make your Han fast, and put tenacity on your Chewie. So, Mon Mothma, guys, she is really good. This is a good comp in 5v5. It kills that General Grievous team pretty consistently. I'm going to be remaking my Mothma counter video. My previous one is a little bit flawed. Whatever happened, like, it used to be consistent, it's not anymore. Whether or not it's because I suck, or CG changed something, or it was just weird RNG for when I was testing extensively. One way or another, it's not working in 5v5 the way I thought it did. Take out Cassian, take out K2. I know that they're great in 3v3 with Mothra against Grievous, but if you in 5v5, you will probably just get your face ripped off. He will literally rip your face off. So I don't know why I said that twice, but we have in this 5v5 stance, take out Cassian, take out K2, put in Biston and Pow, and do the turn meter thing. It is crazy. You don't need great mods. This team is legit. Put a little tenacity on them, put some survivability, and I don't know, some potency, I guess. It doesn't really matter that much, frankly. Like, fast Kara is okay. Doesn't necessarily need it, though. All right, Darth Revan. Kind of a weird team to put as a middling squad. It's one of the best teams. I called the full bastard version because these 3 are inextricably linked. Do not take them away from each other, really, I don't think. Maybe we'll start seeing some different comps out there, but I do like having HK and Marauder here as well. If your Darth Revan is faster than theirs or something like that, Sith Empire Trooper is good if theirs is faster. If they're gonna do a mirror match, that's the one thing you need to guard against. So having Sith Empire Trooper there is nice. However, the rest of the team, this is pretty good. I like this. HK doesn't get used anywhere else, and it's nice to be able to use your relic characters. This team, just put them on defense in general. And if you can, do something disruptive, like make Darth Malak 1 speed faster than Darth Revan. That'll take some of the off-meta counters off the table. Not all of them, though. And Darth Vader, honestly, just destroys them. Oh, who are we talking about? Darth Vader. Sweet. So Vader with Watt takes out so many things. Now, you note I have Moff Gideon here. Watt is currently hanging out with Sith Eternal. Not that he likes to do it, but if you are just some lowly separatist techno-union dude, and the Emperor tells you to come hang out with him, I guess you probably want to do that, despite how bad his... I was going to make a bad breath joke. So weird. Like, he probably does have bad breath, though. It's probably awful. Like, do you think like how much of a premium do you think he places on dental hygiene? I don't know. That's pretty weird to be asking that. How often does Darth Vader brush his teeth? Does he still have teeth? Seems like he would, considering he can talk pretty well. I don't know. You don't have to have teeth to be able to talk. We're totally rambling, and we're running out of time. So Vader counters a ton of things, takes out that same Supreme Leader Kylo team with the Night Sisters, with Watt at least with him, takes out a Rey team, most Rey teams, in fact, if you have them modded for offense, takes out most Darth Revan teams if you have them fast enough or you're doing stuff. The tricky part is, of course, if you're taking out Darth Revan, sometimes you don't want to use Watt, so in that case, mod him with lots of offense, lots of speed, and lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters. I guess he can totally win against Darth Revan, but you do need to make sure that he can one-shot Darth Revan after Revan goes. If Darth Revan is slower, it becomes more problematic, just because if Darth Revan goes, at first you can have like Thrawn lead, and then Shore Trooper, he hits Shore Trooper. Darth Vader still can go. He goes up and just one hit kills Darth Revan because he has all those stacks of ferocity. That doesn't necessarily work as well if Darth Revan doesn't go first because he doesn't have those stacks of ferocity, etc. Watt, who's the great equalizer, of course, but you might want Watt for other things. All right, Troopers. Troopers are a great team. I'm going to hopefully be making, I doubt I'll be making a guide video yet, but this team can take out Sith Eternal. It can take out all kinds of other teams, including anything that are faster than you. Need your Piet to be faster. I do have a basic Troopers guide out there. Go check that out. It doesn't include Dark Trooper or Moff Gideon, but these guys take out quite a bit. They take out Sith Eternal even without Dark Trooper. If you get Dark Trooper, just make him slow and make him hit hard. Tons of offense. Relic 8 if you can. Super amazing squad. Need Veers' lead. Don't be dazzled by Stark. They look the same, but they are not. Stark, he's a colonel. He's not a leader. People get all mad about other characters who have just come out that don't have leaderships, that are still theoretically leaders. Think of Stark. So we have, like Commander Tano, for instance. Anyways, we have Darth Traya here with Dooku, Sith Empire Trooper. A lot of times you can just run this trio and get an undersized win. Make sure that you're trying your best to get Scion's ability to hit his big hit at the very end of the fight so that you can get some banners back. Otherwise, this team can be good. Dooku is, I mean, you can take him or leave him, whatever. A lot of times you just want him with like Sith Eternal to annoy people. Who cares? All right, Sith, Aura, Bounty Hunters. Bounty Hunters are great, guys. Check out my Faction Essentials guide to that squad. Tells you how to use this squad to great effect. Make your Bosk and Grief super fast, though. You need Bosk to be 1 speed faster than Grief, and then go crazy. Lots of crit chance on Mandalorian. This team kills so much stuff, including Darth Revan, if Grief and Bosk are both faster. So, I mean, if they take a slow Darth Revan, use Bounty Hunters. If they take a fast Darth Revan, then use Vader. It's kind of a win-win. You can take out Darth Revan between those two, but make Bosk and Grief, like, fast is in like 320 plus-ish, if you can. I mean, 300 teens is also decent, but your range starts to slip a little bit. Geos, okay, so Aura is absolutely an offensive team. Finesse, take some actual skills, turn meter. You need to be able to plan things and react to it. Geos can be a decent defensive team nowadays. They used to just be taken out by everything, not countering anything. This squad is great at finishing off Galactic Legends. I don't know how they do against Lone Kenobi. My guess is they'd be fine though, honestly. Maybe they just time out, who knows. But Geos are great. Geos are wonderful on defense as well, because if you don't have the right team to counter them, you just lose. You can't actually counter them at all. They are, they're pretty good. So, yeah, the team is great for offense to finish things off. They're going to be very relevant, like against Separatists. They're good against Newt teams. They're good against a lot of things. You're really going to only get 55 banners, and if you're going for efficiency, which we're going to have to drop a lot of efficiency, that's not really going to help that much. But that being said, it's a good team on offense and defense. Exciting that they are actually they're getting a boost just because of how many other teams were letting in the door. It's like, oh geez, there goes the neighborhood. Like, I thought we had just swept the stupid bugs out, but they're back. They're back and happy, I guess. I don't know. Can Geos be happy? Similar to, does Anakin brush his teeth? We don't know. Or, Darth Vader, whatever. We just don't know. So Night Sisters, Nice Sisters, the perennial 55 banner team, and you get say hooray when Nice Sister Spirit doesn't actually have any missing protection because she has her whatever it's called, her foresight. This team punches way up. It takes out Geos, it takes out everything. You got to watch out for instant death. This team is going to be great on offense or defense, either one of them. It's just going to do a lot of cool stuff. But on the other hand, you just have to worry about if someone can cause permanent death. So like Bounty Hunters are probably a no-no, especially with everyone using a really high relic Jango. You probably want to just use them against a different team, because there's going to be a lot of teams that you can use them against. Again, 55 banners, not the most efficient, but man, they're going to punch up. These guys, I anticipate Nisus just to be one of the most used squads. People are going to use them on offense and defense. Extremely versatile. Easier to counter these days because troopers can take them out. Lots of things can take them out when they're on defense, but don't underestimate them, man. My sisters are good. Talzin lead is, in my opinion, better than Asajj at this point, but both are pretty good. You know, you got to be careful though. Let's see. So Bad Batch is the final one I want to cover today, guys, and they are an enigma to me. There's actually a video out there that I've seen them take out a Galactic Legend Kenobi with his ultimate. You have to make Tech super duper fast. Echo also has to be fast, but Tech is going to have ruinously fast mods if you want to do that counter. If you don't want to do that counter, good news, this team will take out all kinds of other things, including General Grievous, and probably nothing better than that. But we're going to probably get another team or another character to go with them for now. Cody is decent because he can call everyone to assist. He doesn't suck, and you probably have him Relic 5 if you have Kenobi. So that being said, guys, we've spent as much time as I think we're allotted today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like it, please actually hit the thumbs up button, hit the sub button on the channel. Both free things that you can do to help this channel. Make a comment or whatever. Let me know what other teams you're excited to use in 5v5. What did I miss on middling teams? Remember, a lot of those middling teams like Crew and Jedi Training Rey we're going to go over in the next video, but stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed it, or that it at least is helpful, despite my commentary on teeth brushing. I have no idea, guys. I don't even feel that ashamed, though. That's probably a bad sign. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Zareth prevails.